I'm a little bit tired, you know. I want to home.
You're going to rest now. There's already a tweet gone out from you saying, maybe I fight Moses Itauma as well. Is that true?
I don't know. Listen, I don't know, because now I want to think what next.
Right? That would, garner him, and get him the experience he needs to compete with a Usyk, right? But right now, it's just not the time. I just think it's just too early, okay?
It's just looking at fights to kind of get me into that later round, because I feel like with Usyk, I feel like I've got a better skill set than him, but I feel like towards the later rounds, he'll just outdo me, because I've never been in that sort of fight.
Oleksandr Usyk reacted to Moses Itauma's bold call-out following his knockout victory. Usyk acknowledged the young heavyweight's talent, but made it clear that he wants some time off before deciding on his next step. He explained that he'll carefully weigh his options, whether that means facing Itauma or choosing a different opponent.
I am with him right now. He's speaking with Joseph Parker.
This time I want to rest.
You want to rest?
Yeah, I want to rest.
No holiday. Congratulations, champ. You were absolutely incredible tonight. Did you enjoy that performance?
Yeah, I'm very happy. Listen, I'm very happy. I train hard. 3.5 months. I not look my family, my children. Now I'm a little bit tired, you know. I want to home.
You're going to rest now. There's already a tweet gone out from you saying, maybe I fight Moses Itauma as well. Is that true?
I don't know. Listen, I don't know, because now I want to think what next. What next? Who my next opponent? Because now I have time and think about my career and the next fight.
You're loved in Ukraine, but I really do think you are loved by us here as well, and it showed tonight.
Thank you so much. I love UK people, because it's a special fans, you know.
And you know, the final thing, people are now going to start talking about you as one of the greatest of all time. Does that mean something to you, to be one of the very greatest fighters and heavyweights of all time?
Thank you so much, bro.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Anthony "Pretty Boy" Taylor stirred up controversy on Twitter, claiming, "No way that kid beats Usyk." His comments fueled heated debate among fans, with many questioning whether Moses Itauma's victory over Dillian Whyte was true dominance or not. Taylor's words clearly showed his doubt about Itauma's ability to hang with elite champions like Oleksandr Usyk. Meanwhile, Turkey Usyk has his sights set on a potential showdown between Usyk and Itauma, framing it as the ultimate battle of generations, the seasoned lion versus the hungry young lion. Usyk brings years of experience, polished skills, and championship credentials, while Itauma represents raw power, ambition, and youthful hunger. The matchup is already capturing fan interest, raising the timeless question: can youth and aggression overcome experience and mastery inside the ring?
Turkey Usyk is demanding the Moses Itauma versus Oleksandr Usyk fight. That's the fight that he would like to make happen, as you guys just read in the caption. And let me counterpunch. I mean, that sounds good. You know, I think that Turkey is looking for someone to beat Usyk. And Moses' name is just the next name up, especially in his own personal interest. It's not Joseph Parker. I don't know what's the deal with Parker. I don't know why he doesn't like Parker. I mean, Parker, to me, is more like a Jon Snow, because, I mean, he gets in battles and he gets scrapes and bleeds and abrasions and battle scars, but he ends up victorious at the end of the day, right? So that's what Joseph Parker reminds me of. But I think that it should be in order. It should be in order to fight. I don't think that a guy with 13 fights is or should be awarded that type of fight. Now, if the fight happened, it would be pretty good. Southpaw versus Southpaw, old lion versus, young lion. And I know Moses would jump on the opportunity if getting it, and he may get it. Depends on how bad does Turkey want it, because if Turkey really wants this fight, if he really, really wanted that fight, he's going to offer enough money for Usyk to go in there, because I think it's about Usyk, not Moses. You know what I mean? And also, something else you have to factor in is it's not all about what Turkey wants. It's also, and it should be, about what the sanctioning bodies demand.
Moses Itauma has shown no lack of confidence, boldly claiming that his skill set is superior to Oleksandr Usyk's. His statement has sparked intense debate, as Usyk is widely considered one of the most complete fighters of his generation. Renowned for his footwork, sharp combinations, and adaptability against any opponent, Usyk sets a high standard. Yet, at just 20 years old, Itauma believes his mix of speed, power, and composure can outshine even a champion of Usyk's caliber. While many view his words as pure overconfidence, others see them as the fearless mindset of a new generation unafraid to challenge established legends.
You must have a view of what level you're at now.
If you want my honest opinion, I think
I do.
If my skill set, if you're talking about my ring IQ and what I display in the ring, I feel like I am the best in the world, but I haven't displayed the later rounds. That's all what I kind of want to get ticked off. So my next opponent or opponents this year, we're just looking at fights to kind of get me into that later round, because I feel like with Usyk, I feel like I've got a better skill set than him, but I feel like towards the later rounds, he'll just outdo me, because I've never been in that sort of fight.
Many boxing analysts have voiced concerns about rushing Moses Itauma into a showdown with Oleksandr Usyk. Their main point is that Usyk is a master technician who has faced every style imaginable and consistently proven himself against the world's top heavyweights. His ring IQ and experience are on another level, making him a dangerous challenge for anyone. By comparison, Itauma is only at the start of his professional career, still developing and far from matching the experience of a champion like Usyk.
Itauma can fight and beat the likes of Oleksandr Usyk, which everybody, His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, is stating that he would love to make a fight with Usyk and Moses Itauma. That's the fight to be made. Me personally, I think it's too early in his career. At 20 years old, Usyk knows all the tricks of the trade. Usyk is very athletic. Okay, he's a southpaw. He's slick. He knows how to buy time. He knows how to control distance and range. He has an extremely high ring IQ. I think that's a step too far for Moses Itauma right now, right? But this is what Turkey want to see, and obviously Moses has a puncher's chance. Okay, he has a puncher's chance to land a big punch on Oleksandr Usyk, he's bigger than him. Usyk is 6'3" with a 78-inch arm reach, so Moses is bigger than him, right? And he obviously has a puncher's chance.
Analysts point out that Moses Itauma's biggest win so far came against Dillian Whyte, who was inactive and well past his prime at the time of their fight. While the performance was impressive, they argue that a single victory over a fading veteran isn't enough to warrant an immediate clash with a generational talent like Usyk. Instead, they suggest it would be wiser for Moses to build his resume by facing opponents closer to his age and experience level, fighters like Joseph Parker or other active contenders, before making the ultimate step up.
Oleksandr Usyk, he's bigger than him. Usyk is 6'3" with a 78-inch arm reach, so Moses is bigger than him, right? And he obviously has a puncher's chance. But with that said, I just think that, that's a step too far. There's other names that I could see Moses Itauma fight. Fight the likes of Joseph Parker, right? Big J, okay? There's names out there that he can fight, right? That would, garner him, and get him the experience he needs to compete with a Usyk, right? But right now it's just not the time. I just think it's just too early, okay? I think that, we need to allow this young man to grow, right? And then, we talk about Usyk. The problem is Usyk is 39, 40 years of age.
What do you think? Let's know in comment. That wraps up today's video. Make sure to stay tuned for the next one.